Greetings, light workers. This is Oya Transformation, and this is your daily oracle reading for June the 20th, 2022. The cards have been shuffled and divined, and the messages are as follows. The first card that dropped for this Monday is from the Angel Guardian deck, and it is the Three of Thought. The Three of Thought. And the Three of Thought asks that we take initiative, that you give yourself time to heal so that you can reach out for the joys of life, forgiving yourself and others and letting go of the past in order to embrace the future. It speaks toward heart ailments. And in the wake of Father's Day celebrations and Juneteenth celebrations, this is appropriate in that we have this wonderful idea as humans about the finished product and what things should look like. But anything we celebrate, we know that we are celebrating because it once was something lesser. It once was maybe something we would not see need to celebrate. And that's why the pendulum swings both ways. We get to look over here at what isn't and we wish was better, and we get to see over here the improvement. And because in our human, we don't like the sticky, messy middle places. We either are seeing things in black and white or not quite right, and forget the knowing that everything is exactly how it should be. So that if you spent the day in memory or in the presence of your dad and things were wonderful, glory be, give thanks. However, if you spent the day in the presence of your dad or in your dad's memory and it brought about some angst, or waiting for your dad and in his human inability or he was not able to show up, all was not lost. The idea is still there. The idea will blossom, whether it is with your actual father or with someone who has mentored you, loves you, nurtures you, guides you, protects you. You will begin to find a place to celebrate that energy in your life. Same thing with Juneteenth. I mean, yes, there are melanated folks that collectively owe us, non-melanated, folks who collectively owe us a bounty because it was stolen from us for generations. However, as a part of humanity, we owe cordiality, we owe love to these people who we don't necessarily feel like treated us right. This is another generation. There is still time for healing. As long as we are here, love is what heals. The fear that it will never change is not going to heal that sore spot in the hearts and minds of people who feel wronged or who feel unseen or unappreciated. Find those who appreciate you and grow that spirit as big and tall and open as it possibly can be. And leave space to show others by your walk what is next. That's not the final. We have one more card before the final. And that is, this card is from the Butterfly Oracle deck, and the card that was drawn is Join In. And ironically, you see butterflies that don't necessarily look the same, but they are both eating from the same flower. And this reminds us that we can't just sit around and talk about what's not right. We have to put the pedal to the metal. We have to put our hands in the dirt. We have to mold, mend, and put together those things that are falling apart. And talking about it does not put it together, nor does that do anything more than amplify what is not working. So join in, Find a group, not a virtual group, not an online group. Find a group where flesh and flesh, mind to mind, you can collaborate with like-minded folks and be an active part of the solutions to the things that you would complain about as not being right or having not moved further in the process than you think they should at this point in time. The final card in this reading is from the Sacred Rebels deck, and it is the 25 of Release the Dark Wound and Let Love Live. Of course, this again is speaking toward healing. So, like a lot of these holidays, you know, you run around in the park and dance and you hear music and you forget why it is we celebrate. Not that the work is complete, but that much work has been done. And this says that letting go of the deep grip of perfectionism and letting yourself have ideas that live is tantamount. It says that there's a dark wound in the consciousness of humanity that lives and breathes for perfection. But in this journey we call life, what we know for sure is that everything we do begins with the first step. It is all a process. So embrace the process. Remember, love heals, and have the best Monday of your choosing. Thank you for your time, and be well. Bye-bye.